Hi everybody, please subscribe to this channel and like the video to support my project, and we are starting a new adventure. He was an artist and inventor. Many of his inventions are still in use today. He was ahead of his time by several centuries. We are in the Museum of Leonardo da Vinci in Rome. In fact, there are no originals in this museum. Here are copies of paintings with a description where their originals are stored, as well as machines made according to Da Vinci's schemas and projects. But still, this museum is worth a visit. Looking at the many Da Vinci machines, it's difficult to imagine that they were designed in the 15th century. It's a model of flywheel based on drawing of Leonardo da Vinci. The flywheel would have been used to decrease the physical effort required from the person using it by exploiting the energy accumulated due to the circular motion on the weight. It's a model of an anemoscope used to identify wind direction. It consists of a wooden frame holding a one-rotating pin with a round head at one end and two-pronged tail at the other. As the vane turns, it shows the exact direction of the wind. Flapping wing. Thanks to his observation of birds, Leonardo da Vinci had a deep understanding not only of the way in which birds beat wings, but also the driving force resulting from the compression of the air. Aerial screw. The device was designed to compress air to obtain flight, similar to today's helicopters. Model of a conical ducts. It would have been used to measure wind and water speed. The air or water flow passing through the two tapering ducts moves the paddle wheel as if they were a turbine. And when ropes are wrapped around the wooden axle, they are able to lift weight, and this indicates the driving force. Inclinometer. Leonardo da Vinci designed this pendulum to measure the exact flight gradient compared to the Earth's plane. It had to be placed in front of his flying machines. Multi-barrel cannon. Attempting to increase the firepower of a traditional cannon, Leonardo da Vinci designed this innovative 12-barreled gun carriage. Armored car. The concept was designed while Leonardo da Vinci was under the patronage of Ludovico Sforza in 1487, sometimes described as a prototype of modern tanks. Triple-barrel cannon. Drawn on the same folio as a multi-barrel cannon, this weapon is also made up of 3 rows of small-caliber barrels that turn round on themselves on a single rotating frame in rows of 11. Spoon-shaped catapult. Actually, the basic design of the catapult had been used for 100 years before Leonardo da Vinci, but he tried to improve it. Floats to walk on water. Although it was unimaginable that a person could walk on water, Leonardo da Vinci dreamt and described a way to do it through the use of floats. Study on chain drivers. As Leonardo da Vinci, having always been interested in automatism, he illustrated various types of flexible chain drivers made up of different shaped links. This model is an interpretation of a study for an excavating machine for digging trenches or irrigation ditches. Cogwheel Lantern mechanism. This mechanism already widely used in the time of Leonardo da Vinci. The cogwheel Lantern mechanism meant that a motion in a vertical plane could be changed into a motion in a horizontal one. It was often used just because it was easy to build. Cam hammer. Leonardo da Vinci applied a cam to this simple mechanical device for transforming rotary motion into intermittent motion. The thrust ball bearing is one of the innovations devices by Leonardo da Vinci to solve the problem of friction in machines with system for the transfer of motion. Self-blocking mechanism. It was a new solution to practical problems such as those caused by lifting heavy objects on construction sites. This mechanism was used on a large scale to ensure that lifting could be done gradually and safely. Ball bearing. This invention was the result of research related to the optimization of the performance of moving machinery and the limitation of wear caused by friction. Hand-cranked cart is considered a precursor to the modern automobile. It demonstrates Leonardo da Vinci knowledge of systems for transferring motion. Touchless endless screw, alternating motion of the touched wheel which lifts or lowers an object just by turning the hand crank. Mechanism for the transformation of linear to circular motion proved to be extremely useful, especially for machines used in the textile industry. Study of a device for compound lifting. Elastic spring, illustrating various types of springs and different ways to load them. This bicycle model that Leonardo da Vinci designed in 1493 can be considered the precursor to the modern bicycle. Mirror room. The study of optics was of great interest to Leonardo da Vinci. He drew plans for a mirror room with 8 sides, each with a mirror. This allows an observer to view completely any object placed inside the room. One mirror is hinged door into the room with a small viewing hole drilled through it. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the new interesting places.